It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. Now a run here off the RPO. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47. Yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble?
Because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
And a catch right side by Evans. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open?
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Bengals 7, Cowboys 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Room here to run. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
11 mighty, 11 MT, take.
Burrow looking to pass. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
The Bengals at 9-7 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. You look at this Cowboy defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
180. 11. 12.
Now it's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. First catch of the game by Higgins, and he's got his guys a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. And with that last reception, we have just witnessed an NFL record. He's gone over 1,964 yards receiving now on the year as he moves past 2012 Calvin Johnson for the most in one season in NFL history. When you think about it, for a league that's been around for over 100 years, that is no small feat. So congratulations to him. And he's got it. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
11. 180. 11.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
But he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll try and run again with Blue. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space.
77 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Here's 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They're going to go for this on 4th down. Rudolph in the offense staying put.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Buffalo 18. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down, Dallas.
18 Cardinal, 18.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
79, Brock, 70.
Rudolph looking to throw it. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th. Rudolph. And it is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Caden Prather,
36 yards.
and the Cowboys take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line.
180.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Now, if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Here's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
11, Start. 11, Thomas. Start.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Getting home that time, DeMarvion overshowed.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 42-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
I'm one, ready? Here we go. Right, 80. 12. Stop.
Burrow throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Right, 80. Hot. 12. 11 MT. 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready.
After the interception, here's Rudolph. He's got Anderson right side. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Cowboys have moved out in front. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Right, 80.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Let's get set. Wide 80. Wide hot. 11. Motion.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show, because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Now Rudolph. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Here's Rudolph. Look at the big man rumble. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 68 yards. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14.
Bengals 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
11 MT. 11 MT. I got it.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas.
Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. Shot.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Brings up third down and 10.
So the decision to throw out that challenge flag, a good one, as they'll get credited with a completion.
Big 13. Big 13. 11, MT, tape. 11, MT, tape. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Oh, yeah, you got it, you got it. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Bengals 21.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
And both defenses back on their heels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Rudolph. Able to hit his target lane. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
And the Cowboys first down. First down 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Rudolph looking to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
Now it's Rudolph. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Ball up to 26, second and 7.
Brings up second and 7. At the Bengals.
Out of the gun, Rudolph. He's got this to Pickens. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Back to throw, Rudolph. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Rudolph. This is caught. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted. Up at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 73 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Bengals
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
Here we go.
Option play. Here's a give to Brown.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the Cowboys' 23-yard line.
Hot. 180. Place hot. 11 MT. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Hot.
Now Burrow. Over the middle to Evans. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line.
At the 13-yard line.
Gun. Hot. 180.
And Burrow going to change the play.
An inside give, Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 14-yard line.
I'm one, ready? Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11.
Burrow looking to pass. Now he's going to step up and run. And a fine chase on the right side, complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down and goal to go.
11. Here we go. Stop.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, they weren't messing around. First and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it. 6 points on the board. Point after here coming up. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in time the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Here we go. Stretch. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to blue.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Rudolph now to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
They're going to go for this on 4th down. Rudolph and the offense staying put. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Right, 80.
Play action. It's Burrow. A quick throw there is incomplete. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4.
3rd down and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Right, 80.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Right, 80. Right, cut. Hey, switch.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
11. Gun. Cut. Right, 80. Right, cut. 11. Cut.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This will be caught once again by Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
It's finally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
11, 11. Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right hot. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
This is Brown going up the middle. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Here we go. Right 80. Right hot. Stop.
Brown once more. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Right 80. Stop.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there, a jumbo package look.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Gets this into the hands of Blue. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
70.
They'll run on 1st down. Whiting. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Cowboys strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the 1st half. but there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here we go. 180.
Now a give left side, Brown with it. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a handoff. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
The drive starts with a run by Blue. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now up to 14.
Bengals 28. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
From midfield now, Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
2nd and 10.
11 MT. Here we go. 180. Right up. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11.
Burrow will throw. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Bengals 35.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
12. Right behind.
From the gun, a give to Brown. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here we go.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here comes second down.
Let's get set. Behind.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They start the drive with a give to Blue. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Now a give, right side. It's Hamilton. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Valuable lesson that I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1.
They'll come up now on second down.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hamilton.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Third down.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Rudolph. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Up the middle they go. It's Hamilton. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now a handoff up the middle. Hamilton. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
Reload. Reload. Let's go. 68.
And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a 1-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Dallas, they get that important 10th win to finish the regular season at 10-7. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better-than-average season nonetheless.